Hi everyone, Michelle Markey with Medina Domestic Arts Studio with another quick coloring video. And this is going to be on the golden retriever that is going to be a part of a new quilt that I'm currently in the process of creating called Zen Dogs. There's going to be a bunch of different various doggy heads that are similar to the golden retriever here. And a couple of things, people often ask me, where do I get my color inspiration? And I'm going to flash my phone up here onto my computer screen, and it's Pinterest. I think I spend every night before I go to bed looking at various different pictures on Pinterest. And as you can see, this is kind of a golden retriever looking dog done in all sorts of crazy colors. So I'm taking some inspiration from that and trying to go forward with my golden retriever. Right now I am using my Caran D'Ache crayons. I feel like for such large areas, such as what I have colored already, as well as what I'm going to probably do down here and around his face, because the areas are so broad, it's very quick and easy to use these and to get a lot of color down quickly. But it's also very easy to blend, and that's what I wanted to do right now, is just show you what I've done here. I'm going to pull over the two particular crayon colors that I've used. Now, of course, this method I've actually shown with Inktense pencils. I've shown it before with watercolor pencils, but I always think it's helpful to see it with every kind of tool that I use. So the very first thing I did was I came in here with, this is Chinese green. There we go. Let me get this back so you can see it. Great. And I just lightly kind of swirled the color around and made a teardrop within this kind of teardrop area. And once I did that, I picked up my other crayon called Grass Green and proceeded to color all around that teardrop of Chinese green and come in just slightly into the margins with my grass green and making sure that I get as much color all around the outside and as close to the stitch line as possible. Grass green is also up here as a solid, but I kind of like the idea of putting a little bit of blended color down here in this large area. Okay, so I've done that. Now, another question I always get is, what's the proper way to go about blending two colors like this? Well, of course, one of the things, as you've seen already over here, I've done this, you want to try to maintain as much of the central color as possible, but you also want to blend those edges where they meet so that the colors kind of seamlessly blend without disappearing or without there being a very stark line in between the two of them. So I'm going to grab some fabric medium over here with my brush, and I like to start here in the center with a kind of a swirly motion and just barely touch the outside edges of that dark green. I'm keeping it very light-handed. I'm not scrubbing hard, but just get enough fabric medium in that center to kind of just blend a little bit of that dark green into the yellow, but without you, well, I guess it's Chinese green, sorry, but it looks yellow to me. And then you just go all the way up until you've pretty much colored the center. Now you see I'm pulling in some of the dark green, but I'm not losing my lighter green color. And kind of come along all the edges and just smudge. That's my favorite new term here, is smudge the color against one another so there's no distinct line. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to work my way towards the edge, again with kind of a scrubbing motion to the edge of the stitch line without trying to bring too much green back into the center. So again, you're really working from where the two colors kind of meet back to the edge and trying to get your brush as close to the edge as possible, making sure you get in all of those little white areas as much as possible. So that's just a quick tip, short and sweet. Hope you enjoy watching this video. As always, if you need to reach me, you can contact me at Medina Dom Arts. That's MEDINADOMARTS at AOL.com, or you can visit my website at www.medinadomarts.com. Thanks for watching.